Every disaster begins with a small mistake, a moment of carelessness, a moment of underestimating the terrain, and the price paid is hundreds of thousands of dollars stranded on the road. We were tasked with clearing the scene after all initial rescue efforts failed. 3 different locations, but all under the same pressure, getting these steel giants back up and running as quickly as possible. Buckle up, this is going to be a breathtaking journey. Under the scorching sun in Fillmore, Utah, a silent water leak had turned a field into a dangerous 6-foot-deep mud pit. A Mack truck carrying 66,000 pounds of hay, with a total weight nearing 100,000 pounds, had sunk all the way down to its chassis. Even a 30,000-pound front loader became stuck while attempting the initial recovery. A tense rescue operation officially began. The recovery team quickly deployed a plan, a Kenworth tractor as the anchor point, a Sisu Nasu tracked vehicle to move across the soft ground, and a military M54A2 wrecker to provide the primary pulling force. The first priority was to free the loader to create working space. Instead of using steel cable, the team chose a 2.5-inch Yankum rope. When the pull was engaged, the rope's high elasticity helped extract the 30,000-pound machine from the mud successfully. Next came the Mack truck. The winch line was connected, with the loader assisting from behind. However, during the pull, the main cable suddenly snapped. It was the first time in the team's recovery history that this massive cable had failed. The team had to stop, cut away the damaged section, and reattach it using specialized cable clamp. A critical adjustment was made. Instead of pulling forward, the truck would be pulled backward along its original tracks to reduce resistance. At the same time, a snatch block pulley system was set up to increase pulling power. As the winch engaged, the 11,000-pound recovery vehicle endured tremendous force. But with the Kenworth stabilizing and the Sisu Nasu supporting the ground, the entire system remained under control. Step by step, the truck was pulled free from the mud pit. In heavy recovery situations, choosing the right direction can determine the entire outcome. Meanwhile, in California, another recovery team faced a nightmare scenario, a rolled-over Freightliner tractor-trailer causing a massive oil spill. Approximately 6,000 gallons of oil covered the roadway, with some areas reaching depths of up to 8 inches and beginning to flow into the drainage system. The environmental team from Ocean Blue quickly deployed over 240 bags of specialized absorbent material to treat the surface and ensure safety for recovery vehicles. 2 heavy-duty rotator cranes were positioned strategically, one on the main road and another on a side route to control the lifting angle.
Where trucks are nice and parked.
To minimize risk, the team avoided direct contact. Instead, they used the crane to cut the steel seal and then pulled open the container doors remotely using chains. Inside, the plastic oil bladder had been severely torn. The hazmat team carried out containment procedures by opening the damaged bag and pumping the oil out with specialized equipment.
Hey, brother.
At the same time, a recovery truck operated by Alex lifted the container higher to use gravity, allowing the remaining oil to flow to one side and improve extraction efficiency. Meanwhile, the environmental team continued pumping oil from drainage channels to prevent further spread. After collecting the damaged packaging into specialized containers, the entire unit was transported to the recovery yard for decontamination rather than being returned directly to the client. Once the load was reduced, the two cranes coordinated to upright the container and place it back onto a trailer. Any remaining oil was treated with absorbent sand, and the container doors were securely fastened before leaving the scene. Continuing a series of demanding missions, the next day's scene brought us to a suburban highway under a gray afternoon sky, with light drizzle turning the road dangerously slick. A red Renault tractor unit, pulling a box trailer from Norbert den Tressangle, had lost control and slid into a roadside ditch along the highway. The combined weight was around 65,000 pounds. The greatest danger was not just the weight, but the suction force of the mud beneath the ditch, which could drag and overturn the entire vehicle if handled incorrectly. We deployed the JNAF M5350TS, a 4-axle recovery truck equipped with a high-capacity hydraulic crane. Because the shoulder ground was weak and sloped, the crane had to extend to its maximum reach. The team had to step into the cold water to secure 3 steel cables to structural points on the chassis. Every move was carefully controlled, as the steering system had been deformed, and the risk of severe damage was ever present. Under the combined pulling force, the Renault gradually broke free from the mud, overcoming the suction and being lifted to about a 45-degree angle on the embankment. This was a critical moment. Any imbalance in tension could cause the vehicle to slide back down. The strategy was immediately adjusted. The upper cables took on the role of stabilizing against rollover, while a heavy-duty cable was attached directly to the front wheel to create pulling force along the wheelbase. At the same time, the thick mud in front was cleared to reduce resistance. As the pulling force increased gradually, the vehicle began moving inch by inch across the grass. Realizing that one pulling point was not enough, the team added a second cable to the other front wheel. 2 parallel cables helped distribute the force evenly, stabilize the suspension, and prevent rollover as the vehicle approached the road edge. Once the entire vehicle was back on the roadway, the underlift system was deployed. The hydraulic forks were precisely positioned under the front axle, lifting the front end and securing the entire unit, ready for towing to the repair area. Two long days came to a close with impressive numbers and heart-stopping moments. No vehicle was left behind, and no additional damage occurred after we took over the scenes. Understanding weight, mastering pulling angles, and always having a backup plan when things go wrong. That is how we operate. Fatigue is real, but the relief of seeing these massive machines roll again is even greater. Tomorrow, the radio will crackle again, and we will be ready.